And welcome back to one of these two. So, this is what I call a front line. Not great. Mine. I'm just looking for anywhere that I need to give up space. Alright, that looks a bit better. Reserve you guys. Move you back somewhere that's got a bit better fort. Right. There's not really much attacking. We're in the mud phase. I'm basically just trying to get a front line together. Everyone in depth. Now my reserve. Someone suggested that if I turn all refit off for a turn, it might fix it. No. Yeah, what was it? Sage the Rager said. Turn off refit for a turn, so that was in the command. I've not actually turned refit off for everybody before. No, it's an option. Data box, direct to victory screen. Have to go to army group. And so subordinates. There's a quick way of doing this. I think I found it. Yes, and then refit none. They're all ready, so refit is off for the entire force now. So we'll see what that does. I can always turn it back on afterwards. You're not bad speed, so maybe you get it up to the front. Alright. Don't think we need depot management, but I'll do it anyway. Alright. Should be seeing the first, hopefully no attack soon. Oh, no, they're still attacking. Yeah. Up there after 6 attacks. I'm just like a lot more men in. There we go, another one. Roughly equal losses, hurt them more in tanks. Which just seems to stabilise Kursk for now. Right, no authorities, unsurprising. Just the same thing about partisans as always. Minus losses, love to see it. Just me because I'm a number of disabled men are flowing back to the front. The important thing, have they started filling up any of these guys? Them infantry has. I definitely turned refit off. That's his equipment. Let's have a look at my production tab. This unit's using it, isn't it? They have pools for lots of stuff. Let's have a quick look at the pool, ornaments pool. I'll give it another turn about refit on. Let's do a scan of the lines to make sure there's something like that. Make sure it's that light to bad recon. Mostly they were holding. Let's just retreat that in a little bit. But yeah, this all holding is doing me the world of good. But nice levels of forts coming up. Yeah, not much I can do, so let's go on to the next map, I think. Here we go with the attacks. Very slowly to begin with, apparently. Retreated. Routed, that's not good. The snow has arrived. Alright. So much for the good times. They were holding. Yeah, that mud didn't seem to last 2 seconds, did it? We're inflicting heavy losses on them though. Let's see if he doesn't have Moscow. There's a good chance that elsewhere in this it's all going to go horribly wrong. And retreat down here, again cause good losses for them. Oops, there's been a breakthrough in the south. They just routed a band of heavy tank losses. Might be time to pull back to my secondary line. Yep, the front rank's just evaporating. Ooh, 6,000 losses there. 4,000 there. Oh, 2,000. Nearly 2,000. Yeah. I'd say do me a favour and route those guys. Okay, the Romanians are just collapsing. It's not much better for the German troops either. The south is once more in deep, deep trouble. Hold. Hold there. Treated. These super strong cores I haven't been able to touch in ages are doing the work. Blasting through level 3 forts like they're nothing. Following up and then routing everyone. They hold. I don't think they'll hold against whatever comes after that. Nope. 67 tanks gone. Right. This is in the category of not good. Retreating as well. They're still hitting down south. Right, at least we got 1,000 sorties into the air. Sorties forces in Finland, partisans. Oh, okay. Just to refit on here. Stupid. Is there any way I can do it in the commander's report? Off map. So I turned refit off for everything, didn't I? Can transfer. Let them to refit. I'll try that for the last turn. Hopefully that's reset them. Oh, 50 to 27. They only lost 300 tanks as well. Plus side, we got a good, nice chance to hurt tank units there. Send a few troops to do that. Right, that lied to me. 58 to 15 seems like a good choice. Just, ooh, not lost my allotment. Artillery unit. Always be routing those things. You hurt that tank unit. Not really. All 64 guns gone from that thing. Fit you to a closer one. Reserve you guys. That tank unit, artillery unit up. Alright, now into the danger zone. Also, I don't want to be abandoning these amazing forts. I also have to admit to myself that there's a massive hole in my line that needs properly filling. Please backwards. You got yourself routed already. You're finding some spare troops from somewhere. There's a couple down here that aren't actually manned. No new unit. Could you route yourself into this giant mess in the making? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Alright, let's do the one turn I've got left in me for today. I just hope that fixes my front line. I've got some nice strong units on reserve. Them on reserve, they should hopefully hold the line here. I'd love to do the same here, but Right, let's see if this fixes that little bug at the top. Okay, here come the attacky faces. Oh dear, why I just said that. Right, standard retreat with heavy losses for there. More in their favour. On my face. Held there. Nice 2 tank losses. Right. We're in November and it's already heavy snow up in the north. Oh, that's the first movement we've seen on the Leningrad front in ages. Yep, losing some space around Canalin. The AI is probing the defences. And then the RL that are attacking. Gain some ground. Okay, interesting to see how quickly I collapse through all this. They help, but they need to pull back, probably. Alright, they're nearly up to my front line down here. Yep, getting closer and closer. Yay, that's not good. Right, they're reaching the front line. But they're pausing. So hopefully it'll buy me some time to get some extra troops in there. Back to 0 sorties. Yeah, raids continue to do damage. They want to refit, they're just not refitting. I mean, the Panzerjäger's anti-tank units are all up. So yeah, this is definitely some sort of bug, or there's something going on here I don't understand. On the other, I've got a little Panzer Hunters battalions ready to go now. Hopefully that will help smack up the enemy. And some mixed flak units. I got some howitzers. Let's send the guns to the front. Well, there's still a front to send them to. Yeah, it's part of the game. I'm not actually bitter if I have come across sounding that. Just trying to play the part. Honestly, I'm doing pretty well. I've lost, but it's now a matter of how long it takes me to lose. As opposed to anything else. Let's try transferring you guys to the map. Then refitting you on the map. I can refit them in Berlin, can't I? Well away from the front line. Okay. That has to be done. Huge swathes of land. Right, you guys need to clear this guy out. Then move back to support your supply lines. Then back for the heavy losses. You're already in reserves. Is this anything to cause them heartache? Okay, that didn't work quite as expected. There's always a chance you'll kill a commander doing that. But I can put a few of these guys on refit now. Close that gap up a little bit. Oh, okay, they lied. Here we're going to have to fall back. Which I don't want to. You're on reserve. Move you two back for refit. Look at the gap of you. No fort there, we should be able to get some hits in. Okay, where are those infantry divisions? Okay, hello to the front line. Everyone must be a little bit further back. It's down there. You say you're ready. You're about ready, aren't you? That's a sad indictment by forces. That keeps you guys intact for a bit. We at least have dependencies on all this line now. 8. Casualties, not too bad. They lost quite a lot of tanks again. Manpower pool didn't change. Honor pool still dropping. That men didn't change. Yeah. Right, let's cycle this last turn and get back to you guys. Hopefully those guys will appear and I can fix them all. Okay, here we go with the first attack. Further and further from Moscow. Oh, there's a few weak spots in my line, isn't there? There. Ouch. Well, there goes the first chin in my supposedly amazing front line. It's just collapsing straight away, isn't it? They held. Yep, they are crossing it in force in multiple locations. Fazea is going to fall pretty quick. It cost them that. I've got no idea what sort of fall that costs nearly 8k. That's a good one. Not kind of what force I'm going to have left after all this. I mean, I could do the whole gamey thing of retreating to maybe to my supply lines. So that just seems really cheaty. I know the AI does it, but it feels cheaty when the AI does it. We'll do a mass retreat if any of these one places starts looking too tenuous to hold. We're just losing minor bits of ground every turn. It's just the state of my unit. I held there for 3k. Okay, lost 54 tanks there. Even more movement on the Leningrad front. So we got a few planes into the air. There's a bit of a step back in the Balkans. We took 46k losses to that 29. But we should now have these guys on the front, which have something of a TOE. We'll have to see how they go. They can spend several turns. I will set them to refit now before I forget. Let's see if that fixes that problem. Okay. This is all next to time's problem, so thanks for watching as always. Please leave me a like and I'll see you then.